Hello, I'm Etienne. This is ESA Winter 2019, and you will watch Pokemon trading card games, 80% plus tutorials, made by Raagentreg. Enjoy watching.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Pokemon trading card game Speedrun. I am Raagentreg, and I will be taking you through quite a magical journey as soon as they remember to change Pokemon Red, Blue to TCG, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, first, can I please have the donation name? Perfect, thank you. Can I have the donation name, please? Who won the donation?
Yes, you can. We're naming our character Bort.
Bort, okay. Bort. Alright. Oh. Am I still live? Alright, we're naming ourselves Bort. Alright. So who's ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. So with the average nerd, we like our Pokemon cards. We have a few in our own collection, but we need more. So first, we go to our professor of the game. Dr. Mason, one of the few professors who is A, not a professor, and B, not named after some sort of tree. And also, you notice the text here seems very, very slow. We'll be changing that in about 8 minutes or so. So first we have to go through a very, very simple tutorial, which is incredibly slow and tedious, but we're doing it so I can give you a bit of time to get you up to speed with the run before we go nuts, because this game can be really, really tricky on the eyes, because it's... Is that all? Yeah, okay, we're good. Because it goes very, very fast. A lot of because the game's running in 60 FPS, and the text mashing's instant, once we get past this part, it's quite hard to track what's going on sometimes. I will try to commentate on what's going on, but we'll go through it. We'll get to that hurdle when we get there. So first, the game works by having basic Pokemon, and those are your basic Pokemon are the bread and butter of the game. You must have one out at all times, otherwise you lose. So here in the tutorial we have Goldeen and Staryu. Shoutouts to Staryu. Not only a superstar in the Let's Go run, but he will also be carrying us today. Whoops. Right. And if I mess up at any time during this part, it can be a big time loss because they have to repeat everything. So let's try not to do that. Alright. So, to attack, you need the correct amount of energy. It's like energy is the equivalent of mana, lands, whatever you have it in any other trading card game. It's your basic resource in order to attack. So here we just need one to make Goldeen attack, and so we'll do that. We'll just give a water energy there, and then we attack for 10. So damage is dealt in tens in this game, not silly things like thousands or ones, because we're cool. And that's represented by those little circles, not filled in and filled in. That's the representation of damage. So here I took 20, so that's 20 out of my 40 health. So I'm in a bit of trouble. But luckily, I can evolve to Seeking. And this is an important point to come late, that sometimes in the run I will not want to evolve early. I'll explain it if it comes to it. But sometimes you don't, but in this case we definitely do, because otherwise we'd lose. So we're doing that, so... Okay, just do that. And I have to use the Psychic Energy there, otherwise it boots me out and makes me start doing that again, because it's trying to teach me a lesson about colorless pips. But don't worry too much about that. Just always assume I have enough energy to do the stuff I want to. Alright. So the other important thing is we'll be using and abusing trainers a lot in this run. It is like the most important part of the run, aside like actual execution, is the trainers and what we get. Trainers have an effect. They happen instantly, and then they are discarded. They're ridiculously powerful, varying from Bill, who draws 2 cards, Professor Oak, which discards your hand and draws 7 cards, and there's a ton of others, but those 2 are the ones we want the most. So we're just going to have the backup energy on Staryu, and then we didn't need to do Waterfall, but that's fine, it doesn't penalize you for that. But trainers are very, very key to the run, and I'm just hoping we get tons of them. Tons of good ones. I'll point them out if I see them, but We'll come to those a bit later. So, oh no, we've got a Raticate. Raticate's got a lot of health, and he's going to kill us next turn. What do? We got Drowsy. So, here the game introduces the concept of backups. Backups on the bench. You can have up to 5 Pokemon on your bench. I'll call them backups because that's usually what they are. I usually only have 1 Pokemon out unless it's absolutely necessary, which it will be in the early game. Just concentrate here, and I'll do that. Okay. Backup Pokemon, I will very rarely give anything to unless it's necessary. We tend to want to keep 1 Pokemon in play because it's faster and it requires less inputs, basically. But it's riskier, obviously. Luckily, we'll be doing a lot of manipulating using the save menu. So just like we never saved at all during the Let's Go run, we're going to save every fight. Every single fight we do in this game will be saved. Because every single fight is a risk, except 1, and even then we can make it faster by resetting if we had if it just looks like it's going to be slow. So here we're going to be using a potion to make sure Staryu doesn't die. So just demonstrating quickly that the potion. Oh, well, obviously we're not using it this time. Whoops, it's next turn that we use it. Anyway. We'll quickly show that next turn, and then we're good. Also, I will bob my head to the music because I love this music. I will also hum to it. Unapologetically hum to it because I love it so much. All of the tracks in this game are absolute bangers, and it's part of the reason I enjoy playing this game. I've been playing this game for 2 years, roughly, maybe 2.5. And every time, and as much as I hate the game some days, other days it's just wonderful and you love it. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry about that. So yeah, there, you notice me do a little manipulation there to bring the energies to the top. That's something I may be doing more often than the run. Basically, by pressing select, it sorts your hand. And this also is the same for your deck. Now, unfortunately, you shuffle your deck afterwards, so you can't just pick a card out of your deck. And just win that way by stacking your deck. But selecting means you sort your cards, and this makes it way easier for searchers and for adding energy to Pokemon when you've only got that to do. And luckily we paralyze. Oh wow, look at that. So paralysis, yes, I must go over paralysis, and what's the other one? I think paralysis is the only big one I need to mention straight away. Confusion I'll bring up if we get there. But paralysis is a pain in the backside. What it does is it prevents you from prevents you from using any attack next turn. All the paralysis checks are coin flips. And the early game is full of them. We're going to be going to the grass and lightning clubs to begin with, and those contain a lot of paralysis, somewhat unsurprisingly, but yes. Anyway, we won the tutorial. Alright, so decent time. I've messed up a bit, so I expect to be like 8-10 or so. So normally, we would actually start from the inputs after all of this. But for the marathon, I decided to do this, so you guys are up to speed, hopefully you are, and so you can track better in the upcoming 50 minutes or so. Okay, did you bring your cards? Now, we choose Charmander, because Charmander's the best Pokemon, and it also has tons of stuff. Charmander friends deck, yes, okay, cool. Right, so that's the end of that, and now it's time to go fast. Much faster. So you realize how that first fight took 8 minutes, and so we're gonna just let's go fast. Yeah, let's have some fun. All right, good. Don't need to do that. Okay. So what I'm doing here is doing a little deck edit trick to get energy here. So, oops, no, it's this way. Okay, good. Right, sorry, I do have to actually concentrate during that. So that deck edit is just to set up the deck for the rest of the game. Not the rest of the game, the first early fights. Here's Ronald. It's actually Ronald McDonald, but he's during his edgier years. And so we talked to him to spawn 3 trainers in the game. One you can see right there on the right. Yep, say hi to him. We'll be saying hi to him later. Anyway, right, so first fight. Heather. So if you know a girl who loves their Eevees, this is the Eevee. This is that Eevee girl. Oof. We'll go with this. Not great. Might actually reset this, but we'll see. Do I need Magma? Okay. So right here, it's not a great fight off the bat. We don't want to see Machop here. Porygon we do want to see, though. I'm just backing up 1 energy on Magma just in case something bad happens, but I don't think... Oh, wait, I can actually swap. Bill, Eevee. We want to swap... No, we don't. We don't. We don't want to swap because... because it'll be slightly slower because we don't have Fire Punch up. Okay. So right now, all I'm doing is attacking with Machop, and Ditto's just attacking me back. I don't need to potion here. I'm fine. So just going back and forth, back and forth. Eevee, this one you'll see a lot in the run. Oh, hello, Jolteon. Don't. Okay. Okay. So, we were about to die there, but we're not, because I'm cheating. Basically, at any point during any turn, you can soft reset, and it'll take back your last action, effectively. And my last action was just attacking Jolteon. Sorry, Eevee. These 2 heads will still be the same, because RNG is fixed during duels. This will be important later. Right, we'll do that. Get that ready. We'll let the Machop go, and then we just need to fight this. This is a terrible fight, by the way. Absolutely terrible first fight. Glad we're getting the bad ones out of the way first. Are we going to get 2 tails? Of course we're going to get 2 tails, right. Right, so that's not too bad. This is a horrible first fight. This is one I should have reset earlier, but oh well. So yeah, soft resetting during your opponent's turn brings you back to the last action you did during your turn. And we're just going to Flamethrower to finish this off. Now, this is very important across the whole run. So you see my Machop would have died, so I went back, gave it a potion. Scythe is straight off the bat. Okay, that's good. That's really good. And I'll explain Scythe later, but that means I don't have to do a manipulation, and I love that. So, save and quit is half the reason why this... Oh, Lord. Nope. Nope. That is a terrible opening hand. I don't want that. Diglett, Machops, no energy. Okay, so Charmander's good. This is a good hand, surprisingly. That's a good continuation. That's still good. Okay. Yep. Charmander. So Charmander's good here, because obviously Fire is strong against Grass, and all she has is Grass Pokemon and Lickitung, and we really don't want to see Lickitung. Really don't. It's, that would basically be a reset fight. Basically, not quite. But luckily she didn't. And this is nice and easy. Anyway. Donation, if you've got a donation, now's an ideal time to go for it.
Of course, we do have some donations to read. First of all, a $50 donation from Genesis saying, as promised, 5 encounters equal $50 for charity. Having a blast at the ESA Winter. Hope you guys are enjoying the event as much as I am.
Okay, so I actually misplayed slightly there, but it didn't matter in the end. The misplay was not to put Diglett first, but honestly, it's just splitting ends at this point. That's good to start with. This is one of the worst fights in the early game. Luckily, I have a full heal and Charmeleon, which is good, but oh, yeah, no, this is why it's bad. She swaps around like a... well, I don't know. Okay, what we're gonna do is this, yeah, no, we're gonna do that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna let Diglett take a hit. Oh, no, this is, that's bad. Okay, yeah, no, that was fight over. Nidoran ends the fight there. This is a rough fight in all situations. Oh, Lord. That's rough. Come on. So this fight can take a while, because... oh, gosh, that's awful. Unless I have favorable first, that's not favorable. Oh, jeez. Come on. That might be good. That's good. That's very good. Oh, but that's bad. Okay, so Jinx. I can't remember if I care. Alright. So, the better runners at this game, AJ, and... oh, that's bad. AJ and GT and GG they both know how to do the frame trick here. What the frame trick is every time you soft reset the game, or hard reset, the RNG completely resets. Now, this is important for some things. Okay, what's that, 20? Oh, jeez, did I just mucked it up? Right, that's fine. And what the frame trick does is it gets you a favorable fight here. It's really very, very hard to do, and... just gonna run this. So, yeah, let's just... And what it does is it completely manipulates your deck, and... Oh my lord, that's bad. And it's just by mashing as fast as you can, you get it. So this is a terrific start to the run. 14 minutes before we even beat her. Oof. So I'm glad I gave that extra time, because we're going to need it today, because she's being evil. This is good. Oh, wait. Is that bad? That's not great. Wait, she self-destruction loses, so we're going to do that, and if we need to, we'll heal up. Okay, so we win this fight as long as... Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I need to go fetch something quickly. So, introducing one of the best cards in the run, Computer Search. It does discard 2 cards and look for a new one. We're going to grab full heal here. Heal ourselves a paralysis, because we hate paralysis, and we're good. Finally done with Brittany. Finally. Yeah, that fight's one of the worst. One of the absolute worst. Alright. Now we're going on to the Lightning Club. But first we're going to say hi to the club leader here, who's having a coffee. She's out having a coffee at a friend's house, and she forgot to come back. So we got to tell her, get back to your gym, we need to fight you. So, now to the Lightning Club. This is still slightly bad, but it's nowhere near as bad as before. First fight's totally free. This is nearly totally free. I shouldn't lie. Charmander. That'll do if we've got favorable. That's okay. That's okay. We like that. So Charmander here has 2 attacks, Scratch and Ember. Scratch does 10, Ember does 30, but Ember requires you to discard a card. Discard an energy card from Charmander, so you can't just use it turn after turn, unless you've got infinite fire energy. But luckily we could use it there and finish off the fight. Diglett has the same thing, except he doesn't need to discard a card. Magneton's terrible, and Magneton's terrible. Wow, great luck on the packs. At least we got Siphon. Alright. So this is slightly more tricky, because if he has Zapdos, then we panic, basically. Please don't have Zapdos. Okay. Right, this will be interesting. So Eevee... Oh, no, that's instant reset. See Zapdos. Right. So Zapdos is basically a game ender here. Not always, but in this case it was very much so. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Did I hit the same frame? No, it's Voltorb. Okay. It's good. Eevee's fine. Magnemite's fine, but not great. I'm not sure I like this, but we'll see. Energy on Eevee's fine. I'm going to put Magma on the bench. We're going to Fire Energy here. The reason for this is I kind of want Magma as a backup because of the Eevee. Ooh. Still winnable? It's not great. Okay, we just need to pick up some fighting energy here. Fire. Good, we got some fire. So next time we can take down this Magnemite, or he'll take himself down, which he occasionally does, but he's not doing it today. Okay, that's actually really good for us, but I don't want to waste a fire energy on Charmander, so we're going to retreat instead. We're going to just do that. Get rid of the Magnemite that way, because Magmar doesn't require discarding a card. And now we pray to the higher heavens that there's no more heads. Okay, this is okay. It's not great. It's okay. Okay, this we'll do that, and we'll do... Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know. I think I misplayed there, but I think we're alright. Providing we get a few tails here. 1, 2, come on, 2 more tails. 1 more tails. Yes! Okay, we're good. We're good out of pure luck. Right, we can... mistake again. It's fine, I shouldn't have done that. That's just my bad. Defender, what, you're not... Oh, you can't even attack. Okay, that's good. So the AI actually sometimes knows when it has good RNG and bad. And I think, anyway. I mean, you never really know with the AI. It does some random stuff, but it is predictable a lot of the time. Anyway, oh, that's a mistake if I get coin flipped badly. Oh no, let's just do that quickly. I can actually, oh my gosh. Just forgot I can give an energy and finish the fight off faster. Alright, so now we'll go for the first deck edit run, where I'll be adding a lot of trainers, hopefully, and some good stuff. So if we've got more donations or announcements or anything, feel free to go ahead.
Yes, we do have some donations to read. A $25 donation from Ransom saying, "Best of luck with the run, dude. Now I know how you always get a good opening hand in MTG. Bunks hype."
Bunks hype, bunks hype. So thanks Ransom for that, means a lot. So to what? Oh dear. Yeah, Bunks hype. Bunks is the old video game club I used to at my old university, and it's now called BVGS, which is a terrible name. You should change it back. But anyway, it's my old club and I love them to bits. So thanks very much for tuning in, guys. It means a lot. All right, so now we've got the Pikachu girl, just like we had the Eevee girl. So we're basically just fighting the two trains we had previously. Okay, this is okay. Just give me a fighting energy. That'll do. Fighting energy right at the top. Good. And luckily she was free today. Luckily. It could have been way worse. That fight can be awful. But we're alright. Still over 20 minutes. This is really bad start, but we can make up plenty of time along the way. It's just a shame that it had to go all to that. Poor Brittany fight. So Isaac is generally free, because of Diglett. This is a horrible hand to start with. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. Voltorb's good. Voltorb. Oh, him only having Voltorb. That's good. We're looking good. I think this is really good as long as I get another fighting energy, which I need. And there it is. I'm not going to bother using the build because it wastes a bit of time, and I don't need to use it. And 2 Voltorbs, 3 Voltorbs. This is still good. And now I'll just mention quickly the bosses in this game. So bosses are Ronald, the Elite Four, all Voltorbs. Ronald, all versions of Ronald, the Elite Four, and every gym club leader. Now, these people are cheating. They start their opening hand with, at minimum, 2 basic Pokemon in hand and 2 energy. And, including their opening hand and the first 6 cards of their library, they will have a deck, they will have another 2 basics and energy. They are filthy cheaters. We don't like them. But yes, they cheat, and most of the time the best we can hope for on fights is a 4-prize fight in these fights. Anything better than 4 prizes is really good. That is terrible, unless I pick a Charmander. Charmander? Charmander! Nope. Alright. That's fine. Not losing too much time there. Nikki's pretty free as soon as you get a fire Pokemon up, and if you have enough support for it, but you generally do. It one-shots everything. There we go. Alright, we'll put Diglett first, because Diglett can take a hit, and Charmander likes B setup. So the reason I put Diglett first is it can retreat for free, and retreating means swapping your Pokemon out. There is a cost associated with that. Diglett, it's for free. Charmander must sacrifice 1 energy, and it's for that reason that I left Diglett first, let Diglett die. Sorry, poor Diglett, next time. Anyway, and now Charmander's in, and now Charmander can sweep. Also, please appreciate the absolute banger that is this tune. I love it to bits. I'm going to stay silent for a while so you can just enjoy. Alright, so with that, it's actually gone from free to not at all free. So what I'm looking for here is a full heal or... Okay, so depending on who comes out here, Fire Energy, I might... Okay, so I'm going to save Scum again, because I like doing that. So I'm going to demonstrate another trick here. Save Scumming for prizes. So I KO this Gloom always, and these cards are fixed, okay, so I don't get something I want. I'm going to save Scum again. This game uses a lot of save and quit, and I'm glad I can show this one off, because, oh, second Charmander, that'll do, second Charmander will do just nicely. Because I needed some sort of backup there, because my Charmander's going to die next turn, guaranteed, and it's important, it's important I don't mess that up, and we're going to Ember here, so we don't need to Ember the turn after. So my Charmander was going to die here. I didn't need to save Scum, but I felt it was necessary in order to get the right prize. And luckily I did get something good, which was another Pokemon, which was actually saved this fight from being unwinnable to perfectly winnable. Alright, so, any more donations? This is a good time, it's just gonna be cruising.
There are more donations. A $5 donation from D-Sunk saying, maybe you collect less funds towards charity than AGDQ, but I appreciate more ESA as a more friendly community. Keep up the good work. Thanks to all runners, donators and viewers. Right back at you. Thank you.
Oh yes,
for
thank
your
you very
donation.
much. Yeah, thanks very much for all donations. Also, if you saw me wincing and stuff, right there we got a top deck of Professor Oak. That saved this fight. Alright? We just top decked exactly what we needed. Luckily. And this is one of the worst Nikki fights I've had forever. So glad that we are getting absolute trash luck. And I'm glad I made that extra 10 or so minutes. Oopsie daisy. 10 or so minutes at the end of the run because I really don't want to go overestimate, but fights like that is exactly why I would go overestimate. Alright, so next we come to yet another rubbish fight. In fact, the early game is full of rubbish fight, but just before then we're fighting our rival Ronald. And, yeah, we're gonna fight him. As always. Just perfectly normal fight. Let's see, we've got Diglett. Yeah, we like Diglett. Yeah, let's go Diglett. Charmander, yeah. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Absolutely fine. It's risky. If he gets another energy on me, and that's runner. Oh no, rip. Rip poor Diglett. May he rest in peace. And we lose. So sad. Now, obviously, that is actually a, that is a fight we don't need to win, and we prefer not to win it because it doesn't take... It's, it takes a while. So now we come on to one of the worst... Oof. Okay. I'm gonna see this. This isn't great. That's... Okay, we're gonna roll with it for now, because this isn't great by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Have we got... Bill, come on. Oh, that'll do. We're gonna do that. We need this. So right there, what I did was dug and dug for more cards, and then I landed on computer search, and computer searched for a switch to switch out my Charmander for free to put Magmar in so Magmar can kill this Hitmonlee. Had I not done that, the fight would have been over. Really bad. And luckily, Electabuzz doesn't have lightning energy, so he can't paralyze us to death. And oh, that's not... Oh, that's double bad. Okay. That's bad, but we're fine. In quotes. Yeah, we can just do that. So I'm just flamethrowing for damage. Please just don't scoop up all the time. Right, I'm definitely going to heal here just for safety. And to save a save and quit if Electabuzz does get a lightning energy, which he has. Damn, that's bad. That's not too bad, but it's fine. So he didn't paralyze us, which is great. What I'm going to do is load up an energy on Charmander just in case he gets a second energy, which I reckon he will do. And second energy, yep, and he does. And this kills me. So I let my Magmar down. Salute the poor Magmar. And now we put in the Charmander, and the Charmander will finish off. Avenge the Magmar. So, considering this is the worst, that's the pretty bad. 27 minutes here. Terrible. And we're still not out of the bad section. Professor Oak's good. Defender's okay. Okay, so those are okay price packs. We've got one more terrible fight. One more, and then the game starts to ease up on you. This one's bad for a number of reasons. One, there's no one Pokemon that can beat this deck easily. Two, yeah, Mysterious Fossil first, because that's free. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Actually, I want to do that. So what Mysterious Fossil does, you'll see me use this, and maybe Amanda will use this. Oh, she's using Clefairy also. Oh, and Mysterious Fossil. This... Oh my lord. Oh well. So, Mysterious Fossil, what it is, it's a Pokemon that's a trainer card that's got 10 health. All you need to know about it is it blocks all effects that they do on it. And as soon as it takes 10 damage, it's out. It's not a very stable Pokemon. Okay, this is troll, but this is fine, ultimately. I just don't... If I see Scyther, I'm going to cry, because that's a reset, instant reset. I can't beat Scyther here. And, yeah. This is... Okay, while this fight here is not too bad, this Mysterious Fossil spam is bad because while you do get rid of a Pokemon, if you get rid of the Mysterious Fossil, you don't pick up a prize. I'm sitting here beating on these poor mysterious fossils for ages. Okay, I'm going to do that. Yeah. So what I'm doing that is so I can get... Next turn I can bring out Dugtrio by... Oops, whoops, too early. Computer search, get rid of fire energies. Grab the Dugtrio. And here comes the MVP of the run right here, Big Dugs. Dugtrio. He is the MVP of the run. He does the most work during the run. And you'll see him a lot. Dugtrio we basically never take out except for right now. Right now and for 2 other sections. Okay, so now, on to the next fight. Now this game eases up a bit. Now, it's time to use some Pikachu. Wait, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Oh, no, it's the right one. Cool. And it's... Yeah. Okay, I don't have any Electabuzzes confirmed. Take the Diglets out. Didn't get an... Okay, Right. Right, so here we're just changing the deck up to Lightning, because Lightning is effective against Water. Sometimes. The reason I say sometimes is because it isn't always. Reason for that is Water Pokemon in this game, and in the trading card game, can have a, either a Grass weakness or a Lightning weakness. And there's no explanation for why, most of the time. So here, Squirtle luckily has the Lightning weakness, so we can take him out just fine. Unfortunately, Poliwag doesn't. Poliwag, for some reason, has Grass. I guess they had to balance the game out somehow. I'm also evolving to Raichu here to not die. But yeah, for some reason Poliwag doesn't. There's no consistency, other than in the evolution lines. Alright, so, not too bad. Still slow, but not too bad. We'll catch up some time later. But right now, what do we get? Oh, there's a Dugtrio and a Dugong. That's a very good pack. So every time I see a Dugtrio, I'm happy. That is one of the best things I can get, aside like computer search and stuff, which just might as well be the same thing. So, alright, Seal's not too bad. It's annoying, but not too bad ultimately. I'm going to Lightning here. We're not going to attack, because it's pointless to attack. So now I'm going to show you a little trick here. So, Pikachu has an attack, its attack does damage to itself if you flip a Tails. The second one, Chunder Jolt here. Missed it, but had that been a Tails and I'd take 10 damage, I actually put the Defender up so I wouldn't take damage, even if I could. Because Defender prevents any form of damage, reduces it by 20 every time you take some damage. So now this is pretty free. Just got to keep going. So if you've got more donations, announcements, anything, now's the time.
We do. We have a $5 donation from SA Lock saying, loving having both ESA and GDQ to look forward to multiple times a year. Keep up the awesome work.
Excellent. Now we're on to Amy, which is definitely not Misty. It's just Misty with blue hair, really, but it's definitely not Misty. Okay. And she's a variable fight. Normally it's not too bad, but sometimes you can get bad luck because Pikachu's pretty frail. If he takes 10 damage, that's a quarter of his health gone instantly. This is an okay start, and I can demonstrate a strat if... Oh, okay, I can still demonstrate the strat, it's just not great. Alright, okay, we want this, and we're going to pass the turn. The reason we're passing the turn is so we can one-hit it, and the reason for that is... Right here, I'm going to have to take a coin flip to decide whether I actually hit or not, and I do, luckily, and I don't prevent damage. So, that heads there, I can manipulate if I use a Pokeball. Because as I said before, RNG is fixed while in duels. And that's very important. I'm just going to do that. RNG is fixed while in duels, and every time you save and quit, you'll get exactly the same coin flip every single time. And the way you can manipulate this is if you save and quit, you use an RNG manipulating item, so that's either a Pokeball, stuff like that, which will flip a coin, which advances the RNG by 1 frame. And basically, 1 instance of RNG is moved forward. And, ooh, it's nasty. And if you use it, you can use a shuffle effect, such as the computer search we saw earlier. Please don't get Tails, thank you. If we got tails, I would have had to soft reset and pray that we had something to deal with that. But yeah. Shuffles or coin flips, and there are some other random effects, but we don't see them in the speedrun most of the time. So, yeah, shuffles or random effects will advance the RNG, and that can change your coin flip. It's like magic. I don't need to go that way. Oh, I do need to go. Alright, so we have Scyther, we are going to the Rock Club. So, this is a route split that you can sometimes do. Oh, wait, no. No. Sorry, I forgot. New route. Go to the Fire Club. So here we just swap back to Dugtrio for one fight. Ken of the Fire Club. Where's Dugtrio? So say thank you to Pikachu. Thank you, Pikachu. You've done us well in both Let's Go and Now. And add that in. And now it's time for Dugtrio to take back over. So here, Ken. Ken's not too bad of a fight. It's the fight that comes after that I'm worried about, and we're gonna have Grass. Oh, no, we're gonna have Psychic. No, Grass. It's the fight that's after that I'm worried about. So Ken's not too bad, providing I don't get bad luck and Magmars. So we're swapping on some single Pokemon strats, and we'll be doing that for the rest of the run. It's not great. Oh, come on. That's awful. Okay, how bad is this really? Do I have an energy removal available? Okay, no. Oak, yeah, that's good. Energy removal, perfect. And saw nothing of importance there. Okay, good. Okay, so we got everything we need to finish this fight. So basically, Chansey, that attack you saw it do, does no damage, but what it does do is it tells you that you can't do damage next turn, or ignores all effects, just like Eevee. It's a coin flip, 50-50, and if you get heads, it sucks, and if you get tails, you jump for joy. I don't need to do anything. Now, there are a few ways of avoiding this, and unfortunately I'm going to demonstrate the one this time. So, for tail wag effects... Oh no, sorry, that's not quite correct. So, for Scrunch, Chansey's attack, you can't do anything about it, at all. You can't, unless you swap the Chansey out. That's the only way of doing it. For tail wag and any status ailment in the game, and this is in the base game, this is in the normal rules, you can switch out your Pokemon or evolve a Pokemon, and that will cancel out the effect, and thus allow you to attack. So Taurus, not too bad, just don't put another poke down. Alright, so this is an okay fight, perfectly fine. Not great timing, but we'll do. It'll do. So we've had some nice fights so far, after the terrible start in grass. So let's keep going. So the next fight can troll you, and troll you bad. It is Murray, and if you struggled against this guy as a kid, trust me, a lot of people do. We do, in fact, because he is, oh. That was a mistake. I didn't need to do that. Right, anyway. So here, we're actually going to add Rattata in. You wonder why we add Rattata. Rattata is here for one Pokemon and one Pokemon alone, and that's Mr. Mime. Because we hate Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime prevents all instances of damage that deal more than 20. So you are obliged to kill it in 2 turns. Oops, no, don't do that. I have Dugtrio, I kind of want Dugtrio, but I'm okay if I lose it, but it's not. It's 50-50. So Mr. Mime, yeah, so if you deal more than 20 damage, like 30, 40, 70, you deal no damage to him. Oh no, we've got one. Alright, I'm going to have to energy removal it. Okay, so this isn't too bad. I've got 2... Yeah, we're going to Professor Oak here, look for a Rattata. We get the Rattata, that is important. Very, very important we get the Rattata there. So Rattata can actually deal with Mr. Mime, because otherwise we just can't deal with this thing. Luckily we got the Rattata there, so we're good. I'm going to retreat. Do we have anything to deal with that? No. Okay. So now... Okay, this is looking rough. Okay, I've got Kadabra. That's really bad. I might have to reset. If he gets Alakazam, then we're in trouble. It's not on... Okay, let's reset. I'm just going to reset. Because Alakazam is basically unbeatable, unfortunately for us. And I just threw one of my Dugtrios away, which is the only way I could kill it. That was a second. This is an awful hand, but I'll take it. The Alakazam, what it does is it can redistribute energy counters, and that's terrible for many reasons. Mostly, it takes so much time. All the bills, and nothing to show. Oh, I have a Gambler. Oh, we'll gamble. We'll do a gamble. So Gambler. Flip coin. If heads, you get 8 cards. If tails, you don't. You get 1. Alright, so I'm not going to attack here because it's actually faster. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to energy removal, whatever that was. Abra, yep, again. And we've got a Mr. Mime again. So yeah, not great. Abra, he's building up Abra, which means he probably has something. Oh no. Right, reset. I can't beat that because I messed up. Don't have the second fighting energy, so I can't attack, and I needed to attack there to have any chance. So yeah, he's trolling us. Let's have a donation.
Let's have a donation. We've got a $22.8 donation from 000AJ saying, "Good luck on the run, you'll need it."
Oh,
by the way,
boy.
how's your Magikarp count?
Oh. So, how's your Magikarp count is a meme between me and AJ. He once asked me what my Magikarp count was. Oh dear, that was not what I meant to do. And I was like, oh, I'm sure I have at least one, and I had none when I needed them. So, we'll come to Magikarp later, if we need to. This is basically reset, I think, if he has... No, he hasn't got that, so it's not reset yet, but it's not looking good. It's really not looking good at all. I mean, if we can get past this Master Mime, we're good. Unfortunately, Murray is just being a right old so-and-so, to put it right bluntly. I'm actually going to keep that energy back. So the reason I healed with the potion there is Mr. Mime does additive damage, so every time... Oh, okay. Every time he does damage, the next time it'll do a lot more. It basically does more... Oh, okay, I'm going to soft reset here, because I gave the energy to the wrong thing. And if you do that, if you put an energy on, and then hard reset, like I just did, the energy's still there. If you soft reset, it's not. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. Okay, there we go. We're good. Mr. Mime's down. So this... Yeah. Oh, gosh. This is about the worst Murray fight you can ever hope for. He's got Abras, Scrunches. It's everything. It's the whole works. Energy removal's fine. Scrunch is fine. So long as he doesn't show a Kadabra, we're good. Until then, we just hold our breath. Okay, that's really bad, unfortunately. Okay, so we actually deal damage now. Gotta get rid of that. Okay, now I'm basically praying two things. One, that I get, right. Okay, we can get through this. We can get through this. We got through this. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, had Kadabra had another energy there, he would have attacked me and we would have lost the fight there, and it would have been terrible, and I would have been a bit sad. But we're alive. Barely. So, yes, Murray demonstrating that he can be a right old a lot of the time. He really is the biggest troll, and I'm just going to take... This is an absolutely shocking Murray fight. Shocking, shocking, shocking. And it's Marathon. Of course it's going to happen. You know, Marathon luck will do this to you. It's terrible, but what can you do, eh? So luckily, this last Chansey, the only way to control us is... Oh, it can do that. It can also do that. You know what? Do I have a Doug Trio? I do. We're just gonna grab that. We're just gonna grab the Doug Trio. I'm sick and tired of this fight already. Right, and we're... Oh, I didn't add energy because he's been energy removing me. Whoops. Okay, so 10 short, but that's fine. Next turn, yeah, no matter what comes along, except this Chansey. Oh, come on. Right, okay, there is a way. Yeah, no, we're fine. Don't mess that. Don't do that. Okay, we're good. Finally out of Murray. Finally. And only 42 minutes in the run. So, just to put it in perspective, 42 minutes to run, the best runners, AJ and GT and TG, will be in the Elite Four already. That's how badly this run has gone. Yes, I'm slower than them, but this has been really bad. Really bad across the board. I can just only pray that things get better. So now we've got the next few fights are quite a lot freer because we have Scyther. Luckily, we picked a Scyther earlier. Oh, right. Before we do that, we have Rival 2. Which, like the first one, we're going to let something die to it. Ideally, we get Mysterious Fossil in our opening hand. It's not guaranteed by any means. Okay, this is good. Electabuzz will do... Yeah, no, that's good. Electabuzz will do quite nicely because it can actually take out the Rattata. Sometimes he brings stuff in that doesn't get energy and you just waste time here. So that's why I saved before. Because if you got something that didn't have energy, then we would have been going back and forth a lot. Right, so that's done. Now we need to backtrack to the Fire Club quickly to finish one fight we skipped earlier. No, we didn't have to do then. But anyway, right, okay. We're going to swap the deck around. No, we're not going to do something else first. We'll grab mail packs. So we're just going to grab number 1. That was bad. Number 4, which is bad. Oh, Gust. No, Gust is good. Gust is good. Number 6, which gives us Colosseum, and another Scyther. That's very good. And it's our final pack for the day, Professor Oak. That's not bad packs, actually. Really not bad at all. So we're going to swap it into Scyther now. So if you've got donations while I'm deck editing, feel free to fire away.
We've got a $5 donation from Anonymous with no comment provided.
Okay then. Gamblers. Okay, nearly done. If you've got another one, fire away. Okay. Is that a good count?
I want to remind everyone that we are only $269 away from breaking the $25,000 mark.
So if you guys get your donations in, let's see if we can finish this run with let's start that again. Let's see if we can finish this run with 25,000 on the counter. Because boy, you've got time. I reckon we've got best case scenario about 20 minutes. Worst case scenario 25. That's about how much time we've got here. So in the meantime, how Scyther fights work. Scyther has 2 attacks, Sword Stance and Slash. Slash does 30 damage. That's kind of boring. So what Sword Stance does is it doubles the damage of your next Slash. And only the base damage. You can't, if you pump it up with pumping effects like plus power, it won't boost that damage up, you'll just do 70 instead of 60. And we want to Sword Stance first to avoid any potions from the enemy. And it's basically, if you think of it like, oh, Doug Trio, that's very good, very, very good. If you think of it like when rivals in the main series of Pokemon, when they get their Pokemon low, they'll heal them. It's effectively the same thing, except it's the whole time. Okay. So this fight's totally free. Totally, totally free. Let's just hope we don't get... it's impossible to lose this fight. It's basically... Ooh. Plus power's good. No grass energy's bad, but this isn't terrible. That's good, though. That's what I needed. Exact top deck. I needed it exactly then, and Gene just mixed me up anyway. That's still fine. Oh, look, there's another one. Top deck's being kind to me. Very kind. I need exactly grass energy to do the Sword Stance. If I didn't have a grass energy, like I didn't beforehand, I couldn't do the Sword Stance. So now we're just going to be plowing through these, and let's just enjoy the music a bit more. I'm going to add one more energy here, just in case the energy removals in me again, but we shouldn't need that. And now, let's just sit back, listen to the banger of a track, meditate for a moment. Because this fight is totally free. Unfortunately, yeah, he's made it 6 prizes, but you know what? I expected that. Let's just enjoy it. So the next fight after this will be another one of the disciples of the fighting trainer guy. Chris is sometimes a pain in the backside, sometimes not. It's very, right, okay. Sword Stance here. We can't kill the Geodude in one hit, so we're just gonna Sword Stance just in case he does anything weird. But yeah, Chris now, he has some annoying pokes in his lineup, and hopefully we won't tangle with them at all, but, you know, we just pray at this point. Alright, let's see what we get. Aerodactyl, we'll be putting that in later. In fact, we can put it in straight away. Yeah, we'll put it in right after this fight. So Chris. Oh boy, Chris can mess up runs. In fact, usually, when you're going for a PB run, this is the fight that messes you up more. These fights, Machop's good. Machop is good. I just need... Oh, that might do. Yeah. So I'm just oh, Okay, sure. So Chris has Kangaskhan, and Kangaskhan is a pain in the backside, like most Pokemon. But Kangaskhan wastes time by being too damn tanky. That's just how it is. And unfortunately, energy removal there means we're set back even further. Taurus is scary, but not unbeatable by any stretch of the imagination. The only thing that's actually scary here is if Kangaskhan starts getting some energy on him. I'm going to put one more on for safety, just in case. Energy removal, but we're fine here. Meowth is terrible. Meowth is what we actively want to avoid. And now we can just normally finish with a... Okay, he didn't use a potion. That's really good. So had he used a potion now, would have had to Swords Dance again and do that. Luckily, Meowth is only... Oh, no energy removal. Okay, we just gotta pray he doesn't evolve. All the bad luck! All the bad luck today! Buy one, get one free. Jeez. That's as bad as it gets. Alright. We wanted to avoid Persian there because Persian wastes time. Like many things in the run, Persian wastes time. I have to do an extra attack, and I had to do the defender there. Please. Okay, the game's having mercy on me now. So yeah, that's why this fight can be slow. Kangaskhan and Persian. And I'm demonstrating everything that can go wrong with the speedrun, it seems. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong. And just for context, right now, this is when I started the Elite Four on my PB run. Right now. No, sorry, that was 3 minutes ago. But yeah, you get the idea that this run's a bad run. This has gone really badly. Alright, so we're off to the side. Oh no, I know what I forgot. I know what I forgot. I knew I'd forget it. I should have got this earlier. I bet everyone in the TCG channel is just facepalming right now because I forgot to grab this. So I was meant to grab this after Murray. I just totally forgot. And now that's the Pokemon we're going to use for the next 3 fights. They're pretty free on the most part. The first one's actually is the second scariest. Scariest being the gym. These 2 fights are somewhat scary, but not overly so. We're going to add Aerodactyl in. Anything obvious? Oh yes, I want all of that. Yep. Okay. So this fight's usually not too bad. It's a bit iffy, but yeah, it's not too bad. So the reason I'm shuffling a lot here is because I don't have a Mewtwo in my opening hand. And I still don't have a Mewtwo in my opening hand, so the game is shuffling my deck until I finally get a Mewtwo in hand. That is the perfect starting hand, absolutely perfect. So we're going to do that, we're going to oak the rest of the hand away, and we're going to energy absorb. So the reason we do that, energy absorption pulls up 2 energies from your discard pile and puts them on Mewtwo, of your choice. And you can do that turn 1 if you have a Psychic Energy either in hand or off a draw, and you have at least one Psychic Energy to put onto him. So on turn 2 you can attack, and then turn 2 attack, and then you're just good to go. So here, not the greatest of opening hands, but Defender's good, Grimer's bad. And I might be using Gambler here to skip some nasty goos, literally. Oh, but I might not. So what this needs right now, I don't need to do anything. Coughing is not great. Okay, still not paralyzed, that's good. Okay, that's good. Oh, coughing I do want to energy removal. Yeah, I do want to energy remove it. Oh, actually, here's a good demonstration. There, they were evolving to Wheezing, so I'll just take that off. You're not allowed that, and now they won't evolve. Reason for this is, if a Pokemon has enough energy to use any attack on its evolution, then it will evolve. And if not, it doesn't. I'm actually going to Potion and Defender here just for safety's sake. And we're going to Psyburn, and then we're good. Alright, so now Wheezing may appear. It's not appearing. Good. Mewtwo's bad, but not too bad. So here he sees that Coughing dies to Mewtwo, so he doesn't bother. And doesn't bother attacking, or putting any energy on and puts it elsewhere. And the same goes here. He sees Mewtwo's going to die, he's going to do exactly the same thing. What are you doing? What are you doing, Rick? Okay. Rick's just messing about. So yeah, if the telling point is, if they put energy on a Pokemon that's dying, that means they've got no answers left. And in this case, you don't see it. Well, you see them attack, because he can attack. But he clearly had no energy left in hand, otherwise he would have put it on. Anyway, Rick done. This might be a bit tight for estimate, but I'm confident. I'm confident. I'm confident we'll be fine. So the next fight is risky if we get a bad opening hand, basically. Otherwise, it's free. So next fight is the fighting gym leader. So we fought all of his disciples in the grass club, the fire club, and the rock club. Sorry. Oopsie daisy. And once you beat those three, you can come to the club here and fight him. And we're still not going to get a Mewtwo, because the game likes to do that. So sorry for people with epilepsy, I'm really, really sorry. Probably should have given you a warning. So we're just shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Oh, that's workable. I can work with that. I can work with that. That's actually not too bad if I get one specific thing. Okay, so I need to top deck a fighting energy. No, I don't. I just need to do that. We're gonna grab a psychic. We're gonna put the psychic on. We're then going to bill. Okay, that's good. Then I don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna put the 2 energy on, and now we're good to go. So now that that's good, donations are welcome right now because this fight is free.
Donations are... We've got a $20 donation from the Mighty Kibbles with comment.
Oh, okay. That debated me there. I'll give you that. Comment. Okay. And if you've got another one, go for it. This fight is going on for a little longer, but nothing special. It's just Mewtwo sweeping.
We've got some love for one of our wonderful partners, being Elgato, who provided us a couple stream decks. You can see those right in the back of the room, and those are awesome. Believe me, I've used them. They're awesome.
All right. So now we've done all the medals. Okay, I think we can squeeze this in under estimate, hopefully. So in an ideal world, this will take 10 minutes from now. Ideally. But... Oh, no, we've already done that. Alright, so I'm going to grabbing one last mail pack, just to see if it is anything good. And it doesn't. Oh well. Worth a shot. So, here's the Elite Four. And we're going to start by swapping to... Yeah, what's my... Okay, just for you, AJ, my Magikarp count is 2 and 4. So when I say 2 and 4, that's... That means I have 2 Magikarps and 4 Mewtwo. So we're doing our final big deck edit here, right here. Is there anything I need like that? I like that. I'm actually going to take out a couple of defenders because they're not too useful. 2 gamblers, that's good. I like the counts. Okay, we take that out. We take that out. Take all the energy out. And we're going to move to water. And we're good. Right, so for this next fight, we're using Seal and Dugong. And this is the only time we'll see them in the run. And with this fight, we have used one of every type, one of every element, or type, I guess, of Pokemon in the entire run. So everyone is useful here. There's no one being left out. So this is a perfect, utterly perfect opening hand. I just need more energy, and that's not too hard to do. Do I bother headbutting? No, I really shouldn't. But anyway, so this is not too bad of a fight. Obviously, this Magmar's the troll Magmar. We hate it with a passion. That's not good. So yeah, I'll Dugong early. We'll Gambler because we need the extra energy badly enough, and we don't want to lose our that Dugong because it's crucial. So here we've got a coin flip, and what can we do with a coin flip? We can manip it if it's failed. Is it failed? It is! Excellent, I can show you. So I soft reset, that's a coin flip. What have we got? We got an energy search. We'll look for an energy. Let's just check there's nothing... Oh, wait, no, we won't do that. No, we will. Never mind. Energy search. So we're going to energy search. We're going to search for an energy. We're going to shuffle our deck. And now it's a heads. Pure magic. Pure magic right there. And that's the essence of the run. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to see a lot of it because we've just had... Oh, I've got 2 plus powers. Perfect. So shoutouts to Plus Power, the best card in the run, besides the actual Pokemon. But yeah, a lot of the time, you want to avoid as much manipping as possible, but sometimes you can't avoid it, and that's the case where you can't, where I could avoid it, but it could also be bad. So there I choose to... Okay. So there I chose to do the manip, because it actually saves us turns, not time. And it's important to make that distinction, because sometimes you can make a move that can save turns, but it will actually lose you time. There it saved us time, theoretically, if we kept getting heads from that Magmar, if it gave us poison. There was so much bad with that I wanted to minute that to work. So there goes Courtney. That's the first fight, and now it's Doug Trio all the way. But first, we have Steve. Steve is notorious for being able to cheese us. 3 Doug Trios. At least we've got 3 Doug Trios. That's something I'm comfortable running on. At least there's that. Alright, Steve, what have you got for us today? So Steve here. Steve controls us by killing us in one hit without even interacting with us. Otherwise, it's a free fight. This is not the greatest start. And he's got a Lapras in hand. Please don't hit me. Oh, that's very good. That is very, very, very good for us. That was a 50-50 on to hit us or them. And I'm going to energy search here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm having a look at the top of the deck. There's nothing interesting, so I'm just going to shuffle it away. Now, the reason I do that is if there was a Doug Trio or a Professor Oak or something nice on top, then I would have put it on. But then I would have reset. I'm going to have to gamble here. I'll gamble next turn. Oh, jeez, 2 Zapdoses is bad. Okay, so we're going to gamble here, because we need to. Okay, shuffle. Hey, Doug Trio. Doug Trio's in the house. Energy removal, we'll move that one. We'll slash. I'm trying to remember if we have plus powers left in the deck, and I don't think we... No, we do. We do, and there it is. Unfortunately... Oh, no, we can do that, and perfect. So now, this is Doug Trio sweeping things, and this is what he's meant to do for the rest of the rest... Oh, come on. Rest of the run. Unfortunately, we got bad luck, and he put a... Okay, so what we're actually going to do here is do that to avoid this getting too much energy, because if we let it have too much energy, then it kills us, and that's bad. And there we go, it stopped. So, unfortunately, the heal there meant that it was, meant that we lost time, lost a turn, and that, in turn, loses time. And yeah, it's just bad. But this is not the worst Steve fight by any stretch of the imagination. This is fine. This is fine. Do I smell burning? Room on fire? No. Anyway. This is absolutely fine. So, I'm going to let the audio play out because, again, another banger of a tune, just banging my ears, and I'm banging away at you. So enjoy the tunes for the rest of the fight. Alright, and with that we are done with Steve. Steve out of the way. 2 fights to go. 101. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take this. This is a bad run. Very, very bad run, but whatever. It's TCG. It does this to you. It beats you around the... Oh dear. Keep it. That's barely a keeper. If there's a Lapras first, then we automatically don't. Yeah, Lapras, we don't want to see Lapras first unless we're starting. If we see Lapras first and we're not starting, it's an instant reset, regardless of what we have in our hand. Pretty much. Unless it's an energy removal, then we're okay. Ditto is perfect. Wow, that's really good. Really, really good. Ditto, what's... Okay, Articuno on the bench is bad, but not terrible. Paralysis dodge is good. Defend is not necessary. Energy is necessary, though. Energy is necessary, though. There we go. There we go. Now Diglett's down. That's good. We have a plus power. That's double good. Now triple good would... Actually, no, we only need the double good. So we're going to put that on. We're going to slap the plus power on now before I Professor Oak it away. And then we're going to do that, and we'll do 20 damage here. And over the next 2 turns, we'll do 40 damage twice, totaling 100. Quick maths. We're also going to get trolled with the... You know what? No shame. No shame in taking that. So, computer searching for an energy. It happens. But yeah. Oh, the game is determined to troll me. So, Scoop Up, what that does is removes the Pokemon from play and takes all energy counters off it. So, effectively, I've had to fight one more prize than necessary. Okay, it's just messing around with me now. Alright, so hopefully Doug Trio is just good here. He pulled the Articuno back into hand, but he hasn't played it again. I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know why the AO does the things the AO does sometimes. But here, we're fine. We're still fine. Still fine? Oh, there it is. Okay, and it missed anyway, so that's good. So the Articuno's ability. So I didn't go over the legendary birds and their abilities. So Courtney's you didn't see because you didn't have one. What it does is she searches a fire energy from her deck and puts it into her hand. Articuno here flips a coin. If it's heads, paralyzes the Pokemon in play right now, and if it's tails, then it doesn't do anything. Zapdos, which you saw earlier, and why I breathed a sigh of relief earlier. Zapdos deals 30 damage to any random target other than itself when it comes into play. And Zapdos can be especially trolly, and luckily he was very kind to us and hit his own Pokemon there. But anyway, on to Rod. This is the freest fight of the lot. And so, theoretically... Oh, I say it's the freest fight on the lot, and I get this. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I might early evolve. Yeah, I'm going to early evolve here. I don't want to early evolve, but I don't think I have much of a choice. Because I need to Gambler here for just... Oh, Gamblers have been really nice to me today. Shoutouts to Gambler. My favourite card. Not everyone loves them, but Gamblers today, every single one's been ahead. I love you all. Love you all to bits. So what Gambler does, I'll explain it again. It, heads... Oh, what the... What? Okay. I didn't know he could do that. So that's never happened before. That's our moment of never happened before. So I didn't know that he would evolve to Gyarados if he didn't have enough energy to use Gyarados. But that's good to know. Now I know it. That's never happened to me before. And now I know that he doesn't need any indicator. He will just do it. I don't know why he did it. I mean, it takes more attacks, but... Oh, Dragon... Dragon is bad if I don't get... I need to energy removal the hell out of it. Just take everything off. Because Dragonair, what Dragonair does is it either does up to 60 damage by flipping 2 coins for 30 each, or it removes an energy card from you. And does 20 damage. And both cases are scary, but anyway, we're done with Rod. So we're done with the game, right? Right? Well, unfortunately, like every Pokemon game ever, there's of course your final rival fight, because, you know, it isn't a complete Pokemon game without one. Alright, Ronald, what have we got today? Have we got a nice Ronald? Have we got a nasty Ronald? Let's find out. That's, no, that's an iffy start. But at least I've got a Pokeball that I can manip if necessary. Pokemon Trader, Flareon, good to know, but not... So Pokeball I want... Do I want to use it straight away? I'm definitely going to take that off. I'm going to Pokeball straight away just to see if it's ahead. It is. Okay, so I'll grab Dugtrio here. If it wasn't, I would have reset and tried another time. Try again later. Much like a Magic 8 Ball. Try again later. Okay. So now we're home free-ish. Okay, that's not great, but it's not bad either. And Big Doug's. Come on. Come on. Hey, no, he has to draw a basic right now. No, damn. Damn, that's not fun. Oh well, I expected that, to be fair. Okay, what do we got to do? We've got to do this. We're gonna do that. Get my ultimate move. I didn't need to do that, but I did it anyway because I just wanted to be certain. Yeah, there we go. It was actually necessary. What have we got? Is that all our hand? Okay. Gamblers don't fail me now. Gamblers failed me now. I knew it would. I had a feeling. Alright, and there's no point me re-manipping that. Oh no, but it's too late. It's too late, damn. So this could be bad now. This is a bit of a Bonkeress moment. Because they've got Moltres, and he's going to put energy on Moltres. Luckily, we top-decked the Zapdos. No, Zapdos? No. Top-decked the Professor Oak. What am I talking about? So Moltres, this could get interesting. We're definitely going to swap here. Start doing damage. And now we just need to pray. So bless RNGs in chat. Bless them hard. Bless them good. Bless... oh no, that's bad, but not awful. Okay, we dodged one bullet. Okay, we dodged one bullet. That's good. Are we going to dodge the second? Keep those bless RNGs in chat. Keep them going. That's bad, but not awful. Come on. We need a Tails here. We need a Tails. Come on. Yes. Oh, okay, I can take a deep breath. Okay, now, show another use of Mysterious Fossil. You could switch to Mysterious Fossil and then discard it. Oh gosh, and with that will be Underestimate. Oh my gosh. Ronald trolling us to the end. My god, I am so glad. I am so glad I made the estimate 110. Because you'll look at my PB. If you go to speedrun.com right now, you look at my PB, you think, what on earth has just happened? Well, it's TCG, people. It's TCG. It giveth and taketh away, and today we've had the marathoniest luck of a marathon luck. We've had so many bad fights, but we're through. We're basically through. We're done. We're dusted. We're gonna get just underestimate. Oh, are we gonna get just underestimate? Uh-oh. 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 Oh no 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 no. Don't make me lose estimate because of that. Please no. Please no. Please please no. That's 70. I need an energy removal. Okay. Is that enough? Oh no. Okay. So the reason I'm worried is about half a minute after this of cutscenes, effectively. Oh, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. It's gonna be bang on estimate. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now I just mash for my life. Oh my lord. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Mash, 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 mash. I'm mashing B here, because if I mashed A, I would actually see what the moves did, and I don't really care about that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Woo!
2 seconds to estimate. Monka S.
Just underestimate. Woo! Well, what a wild ride that was. Oh my gosh. That was... that was terrible luck. Good lord. Nothing good happened there, except obviously gamblers had good Dug Trios, had enough Dugongs. So there was some good stuff. There was so much bad stuff. That's a run that boggles the mind how bad that was. But we got through. Hopefully I taught you a thing or two about the game. And if you're a maniac like me and actually want to run this game, usually it's not this bad, for starters. And second, we will always be willing to help out in the Pokemon Speedruns Discord. We've got our own channel. We will always help you with whatever you need, whether it's knowing how to do the fights or what strategies, basically what strategies you use in the fights, because the rest is pretty self-explanatory for the most part. So yeah, big shout-outs to AJ, big shout-outs to Blaze, Flozard, big shout-outs to GTNG. You guys are absolutely rocking the community. You guys are amazing at both TCG1 and for Blaze TCG2 as well. So big shout-outs to them. You guys, to put it in context, GTNTG and all three of them, well, two of them smashed the world record by 1 minute, which was held for 2 years. 2 whole years that record held. And then two of them come along at the same time and they smash it by a whole minute. Blaze has been doing amazing work into TCG2, and he's been the guy that basically is the reason this is a game. He knows how to do the Scythe Manip, which I sadly didn't get to show off and I won't have time to. But he's the reason that exists. He's the reason that we have a guided tool, we have a starting pointer tool. So big shout outs to those guys. And also big shout outs to Spunks. Love you guys too. I'll see you guys soon, sometime. And I've been Raagentreg. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for letting me, a tiny streamer, come on here and do this. It's a true honor to be here. So thanks very much. Take it away, people.
Welcome back to ESA Winter 2019 in Växjö, Sweden. I'm talking really fast because I was told to make this intermission really short, so I'm gonna go for intermission world record right here. So, first of all, we just reached 25,000! And we have some really good donations here. One for Gooset, donating $50, saying, "Thank you for what you are doing!" Exclamation mark. Thank you for your donation. Tesek41 donated $5, saying, "Smiley face." Origami Nemesis donated $194, saying, "Thanks for the speedrun of one of my favorite childhood games." I think that was already announced, but yeah, whatever. I'm gonna end it right here and take the intermission world record, so thank you very much, and enjoy the next run, the TAS, whatever.